enough. Okay. But I don't want to talk about.
Oh yeah, no, Fapovo does have one of the things that says on the map while you're loading in will literally say Epstein didn't kill himself. I love that.
Oh.
This map has so many Easter egg memes. For example, if you're on map right now, I just circled the word FAP.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Outcast pointed that out a while ago. I'm like, God damn it, shut up.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, Fap Island?
Well, it's a cluster of islands. It's technically what this is an island.
I see.
Islands.
Well, we can't see it, so.
Yeah, I can see the
You
map.
can.
Oh, no, I forgot. Yeah, some of you don't spawn with maps because I'm an asshole.
Do you want Charlie to...
Only squad leaders get the maps.
Do you want Charlie to
All
fold into
medical.
the others?
That is entirely up to Charlie.
Okay.
Good luck, Charlie.
I'm just some fuckboy that tells you, hey, go do this. Ha, I'm not doing it. I got this AK-15. I'm keeping it.
That depends how long you will keep it.
Considering he's invincible, I'm pretty sure he will.
Well, just cable tie him. Problem solved.
Does not
You don't spawn with cable ties, though.
Oh, well.
He's not always invincible. He shot himself in the head once.
Can a T-Zero volunteer to overdose him and then we can steal his gun?
Not a single minute to perform that action.
I'm gonna strangle you guys, I swear.
Joke's on you, I mean.
Alright, let's, while everyone's loading in, I'll take this opportunity to say, if you want to stream and be part of the multi, please DM me your thing.
We shall.
Someday.
Just gonna go slide in those DMs like.
Fine, right, without really.
Wait, I could
yeah,
vote. Oh, wow, that's cool.
Like, Liru, for those who don't have the map, do we have to watch your Twitch to see the brief?
Yes. No, because it's just for squad leaders, but you're all here so you can at least listen to what the fuck I'm saying.
Normal, watch my stream.
Stream sniping bad.
Oh my god. See, the point of not having a map is so that you stick closer to your squad leaders, even though that didn't happen last mission.
Yes, but say, what happened last mission?
Happened for Bravo last mission. Until
Like how we have like
Humber died.
islands that
Start
could
voting,
possibly
everybody.
have-
Salmon, why are they
and then
taking down his...
there's
I don't
one,
know.
And then there's just the other
Who
island
knows?
that's just fucking filled with possible markers.
I love how you guys.
Why are you all promote? You know I have that disabled, like, it doesn't do anything, but whatever. Yeah.
More funny is that he already is a helmet.
You need everyone to vote, so if one person doesn't, then it doesn't do anything. If you guys want, I can just kick you. But anyway, alright, for squad leaders, here's the mission. Your staging point is marked, and let's see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential sites, which means 4 of them are real, 4 of them are phony. So do your best. I'd also highly recommend, if I didn't give a map to... Risen, do you have a map?
Yep.
Okay, good. That would be dumb if I didn't give the reinsert driver a map, right? You might also want to give him a radio. I don't know. But, yeah. Good luck, have fun.
So we're pushing in or what?
Yes. Just give me a second. Alright, how are you guys doing? Wee Woo here. We're officially full-time. College is done. I'm gonna be spending a few days to get everything sorted. No! Bad. Alright, reload your thingy if you have a kit.
I will reload my thingy. Where are your kits?
What the fuck? God, why some of the things I hear in this community really scare me. Don, I need a drink too. Jesus, Stony, what the hell is wrong with his mic? So the reason this is lagging right now is because I'm loading into Zeus, and sometimes, there we go. Zeus Enhanced takes a hot second. There we go. Did you get your kit?
I do not have a kit, no.
Oh, then go away.
I need a radio and the reinsert.
Then go get it from the Pelican box.
Okay.
It's only if you have kits. Alright, so another thing I noticed is people had some complaints about not being able to grab things from people, the AI, so I'm just going to build the AI in the mission. Because why not? Makes it easier, in my opinion, to do it that way. And it's not that hard to build the AI, you know, or just utilize what you can. I also moved the debug AI up to the previous AO. Because I wanted to make sure that the airfield wouldn't, you know, become AI aggro, because that would be really awkward, so. Yeah, people were telling me that AK-12 looked nice. Good check. I'm gonna keep doing that. I forgot to delete my radio off of that guy. You know, actually, I'm gonna... Good check. I'm gonna break these guys apart and just have them do a small patrol around. But this way, they can easily, you know, just loot the guns and gear off of the uniforms and stuff, because when you build it in Eden, it doesn't let you do it.
5-0 check.
Good check. Oh, they closed my box. That might mean it's out of. They took all the ammo. So yeah, some of them reloaded their kits from last time. So that's why some have like Brens and stuff, but some Brens and SKSs are the two main guns off the enemy groups, but some will still have their regular stuff. I gave them 2 extra medical boxes, and there were now 20 laws in there instead of 3 or 5. I think I only gave them 3 last time to start with because of what they brought back. Has anyone tried to kill me for the AK? No, not yet. Hey, by the way, when you guys are done with the mission, when you killed all 4 things and you're done, yada-da, you can come back and save your kit and disconnect from the server. That's all. Also, I lied. You had 5 boats.
Sexy alpha boys, when you finish, go
come on.
Risen, you on net?
Yep.
Alright, if you're out in the field, I'll radio when we have reinserts, okay?
Yeah, we'll do.
Awesome. Whew. This is Scandy Hype Op. No Dingo, it's just, standard TSB having fun op. So what you might also notice is these numbers are up. That's because VCOM, again, has everything preset for me. So now when we're running TSB main, which has VCOM AI, I won't be setting the global skill anymore because I don't need to. Whew. I debated putting an AA site right there, at least a marker for it, but I'm like, nah, the frickin' ocean water would corrode the damn thing, realistically. So I'm just setting up some patrols here.
Charlie checking on that. Good check.
Copy. Roger. On the way. Roger. 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 Understood. Copy. Roger.
Let me go get the defense team. And yeah, I'll just be spending the first few moments building this AO up. Again, it's so that when you're doing a looting campaign, it's to make it easier for them. Just means I'll have to spend a few moments building stuff. But also, there are times after I've spent a few weeks, like every mission, having all of my AOs pre-built, I get very bored. So I do spend a little bit of time just rebuilding everything, because it's fun. It's fun to be able to, you know, throw down units and then watch your player base deal with it. Or it's just me. I don't know. I might be weird.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
VCOM, in my opinion, is the best AI mod for Zeusing with, but I would say the overall best AI mod is Lamb's AI. The reason I don't use Lamb's AI, though, is because Lamb's AI takes away so many control aspects from the Zeus that makes it painful, absolutely painful to work with. And I absolutely hate it. Now, don't get me wrong, VCOM's been also kind of doing some ungarrisoning stuff on my AOs, which I've been kind of like, you know, but I'll get over it. I just got to find a solution for it, or find that one setting and disable it, yada-da.
On the way.
Just something with an update. Make it work. So on and so forth. But what's nice about this type of AO, though, is they have to spend time, like, building and bringing what they want. And then,
That's a good point.
you know,
Can't find any air.
they have to go organize. They spawn with earplugs. Thought I heard someone bitch about it, but I also gave a shit ton of extras in this crate. But we can go take a look. I'm really curious to see if we have any, like, medical left, because last time they took every fucking bandage. And then the next, like, 30 people that joined the server had nothing. And it was really funny.
You boys ready to go? I mean, do we have a choice either way? I mean, I'm ready. I'm just waiting for you boys because you're clearing up in the boats.
If you want to join, do ! Discord. You probably won't make it into this one, but I Zeus for TSB all the time. It's my, what I like to say, homeland group for Arma.
Hey, Bravo and Charlie, you on this net yet? Charlie is. Bravo's yes. So we're gonna follow Alpha's lead and hit that first, or what? Well, Charlie has to either stick with Bravo or Alpha, because we're only a 3-4-man team.
Yeah, Charlie's a small group, but we're having people join the server, so should be fine.
Alpha's the most northeastern one.
Honestly, if 2 full squads, have 2 of the medics go with either, and then have the Charlie group be a maneuvering team. Also, sorry that they sound super gargled. That's just the range of the radio compared to my client right now as I fly around. Also, I do want to turn my render distance up a touch. Really? That's 3K? It doesn't feel like 3K.
Scout out what we can.
There we go. Yeah, an extra 500 meters.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
Let's look at their plan here. They're going to hit that one first. That's A-okay. Yes, after, I want to say, this mission, because 3rd mission will be up here and they'll be recovering stuff, we will see some more advanced guys. Now, there will also already be 1 type of Special Forces unit being used today, but that's only when they stay on the main island for too long, then those guys will start showing up. But we will see weaponry upgrade for the actual army faction. Oh, I did mark that as a potential AA site. Wow, okay, I am mean. Yeah, no, I was thinking about putting another squad right there, but nah.
Also, the boats have a radio.
The boats do have a radio. Yeah, so a wide garrison, because also VCOM will just automatically ungarrison them as things happen, but...
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Nothing too major. Because I'll be spawning more stuff as they, you know, process through things and whatnot. Plus, I was spending most of today unscrewing the Mandalorian mod sets, which was pretty funny. One of the mods they use updated, and they use a custom version of Ace from a different community, and it broke the custom thing for Ace. So now they either have to update Ace or not update that mod, and they chose not to update the mod. I'm like, guys, like, that's not a good idea, but their latest op, like, people weren't getting anything above 10 frames because they didn't update the mod, and they were using a bunch of assets from it. I'm just like, well, that's interesting. So Mandalorian stuff might not be too stable today, which I'm worried about, but, you know, they're adamant about keeping it the way it is. I'm just like, okay. Hope that doesn't bite us. Alright. So, they're coming around right here.
Let's give them a warm welcome.
The patrol is heading down.
Same landing point, we'll just come in on different angles of the actual site itself.
But what I'm also going to quickly do is grab a few vehicles here. So, BRDM. I'm going to grab a CDF-1. Grab the police Mi-8 helicopter. Perfect. And for when I really want to end the party, a BMP-2. And then make sure all the cargoes are empty. There we go. All right. Hey, Devil.
I do see. Can I grab my stuff at the arsenal again?
Yeah. Grab it, and then Risen will take you where you need to go, unless you want to grab more stuff from the pile. I'm actually going to check what we have left, just out of curiosity. Mods are never difficult to update. It's just when they update and add new dependencies is the fun thing. Yeah, no one... Wow, so okay. They took 12 of those launchers. No one took a GL. What do we got? Okay, no, there's actually some bandages left. Nice. There's some additional medical supplies there. Someone they actually left some maps. Wow. All right, people today actually weren't they weren't super greedy. So they learned. That's nice to know. So I don't think the SAM... Yeah, the SAMs are aggroing on the boats, but they're not going to do anything. And we already just had some dudes get spotted.
Contact.
So squad leaders have radios, but they're going to at least hear those gunshots. And this should be a pretty easy AO to deal with. Now, this is the first one exactly, so I'm not going to immediately send QRF. I'm going to give it a hot second.
So we can come assist. Hey, firm, we'll do in a sec.
So we see some guys getting hit. So the defense groups are only armed with 15-round... actually, no, wait. These guys are armed with the 17-round CPWs. Yeah, so not much damage can be done with them, but...
Marker updated.
Pretty interesting, nonetheless. Now, with these guys aggroed, they might take a few moments to actually get up there.
Get him. Oh, damn.
Trying to scare Winter because he's a little far from his group right there. And let's see, this other group has landed. They have a man down right here. It's kind of curious that they're off on their own. They don't have any medics with them. And let's see, this other group's going to get radioed to go assist.
On the way. Copy that.
That's kind of funny.
Alpha to other squads, we have found the first radar-guided munitions.
Yeah, so I got some guys kind of hiding in the grass right here. Ooh, that dude just got headshotted. Yeah, so there's only a handful of dudes that actually have, like, you know, proper chest plates and whatnot, so
Just so
those CPWs, technically PDWs, it's CPW is the vanilla name.
I mean, yeah.
They can actually do a lot of damage. Alright, so again, the first one is kind of easy, it's for free.
Is there a way for us to tell the real ones from the fake ones, since apparently there's 4 fake?
This is high, negative, negative. There are 4 sites, but 4 of those markers are inaccurate.
Ah, markers, gotcha.
I'm just gonna stomp out misconception immediately, because if they start thinking the AO is something different, then I don't want them to waste time on that. Even though it's kind of funny to watch them flounder around sometimes, but I don't want to really deal with that today. Yeah, this team is kind of screwed. They need the medics to come up and assist, but we've already got 2 people down.
Oh, Max.
I have no idea why a group of 5 went off on their own. That's, I think that's Charlie, and that was not a good idea for Charlie. Alright, now I'm going to start grabbing some guys and taking pot shots at them. So the brief is there are 8 potential SAM site positions. Only 4 of them are accurate. Each one has a radar site, one of those vanilla positions. And they just have to blow them up. There's additional boxes at military bases they can find in the AOs themselves. I will admit they are all in those 2 positions up there. I completely forgot this position existed. And if they do that, if they blow up all of these, all 4 of them, then... I also love how we actually see the sync module with them. That's... Yeah, okay, that's just an invisible marker for me, or the shadow of the sync itself. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure if that's meant to actually be a thing. Oh shit, he just got dropped. But if they also blow up the radar sites, they get additional things to grab for Mission 3 when they're, you know, the guy that, or the group that brought this
Alpha Bravo Charlie, we got a
rebellion to happen.
Position, don't fear that, there may be something waiting in there.
Can bring more stuff. So at this time, I am going to bring about an invisible helipad. It's been about enough time. I'm going to load it with 2 pilots. And I've got more than 1 chopper today. I'm actually going to use 2, maybe 3. Group these guys up.
On the way.
Transport unload. Have it come from the mainland.
Copy that.
Alright, do we have a body here? I don't think he has anything, so I'll go ahead and delete him off. Surprised no one brought the grenade launcher today, but then again, that is pretty niche. Yeah, so. Ooh, he's distant. Risen, this is hi, message over.
Risen, you guys?
We're gonna have a few reinserts over.
Roger, 1 minute.
On the way.
Alright. Mac Marine's down. All of these guys appear to be down, so I might steal that boat.
Other side of the tree. Yeah, backpass. You heard me. Because of the tree.
Medics, copy, Bravo.
Alright. I'm gonna sit by the radar dish and engage it.
Hey, the tree back blasted me.
Hey, reinsert driver's on the way, by the way. Just letting you know. He might not be able to hear me from that range. Alright, so they blew that up.
Should we shoot all of them as well, Adam?
Yeah, sure.
Just takes a bit of AT to take them out, but every squad they kill gives them another thing of AT, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, those guys are all dead. Dingo don't need a pilot. They don't have any aircraft.
Plus clear?
Besides, the AI are pretty good when you know how to tell them to move and stuff. Just do a careless hold fire, and then they'll be fine. Yeah, so these things require 2 rockets apiece.
In the air, they for. Bravo to those squads, you've got eyes on MIA east of our position.
Alpha has eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and kill off Mac Marine, just so all that group respawns.
That MIA's landing just to the southeast at that compound.
Good copy.
Looks to be landing at that.
Yeah, so those short ranges only have a click and a half away of distance, but it also depends on the range.
Roger. On the way. Solid copy.
So we got that group now landing. They can leave at any time, but that's the only potential site for it.
Say again, Bravo?
Yeah, what's your current sit rep?
We're Gucci.
Hilo dropped off troops coming from in there, from that landing point.
I mean, we could just bug out now. There's no point sticking around. We did what we came here to do, so.
Yeah, that's probably a wise idea. We're boy.
Yeah, bug Picking up.
Chopper's gonna head back. That group's reported that they took care of the issue.
Bugging out back to the boats.
I'm thinking I'm actually going to grab 2 dudes, bring them over here, and we're gonna go steal that boat. Yeah, VCOM's taking its time moving dudes. I think that guy might be stuck in a bush, yep. And he still sets a walking. It's funny. Oh, because they never got switched to combat. Oops. Alright. Yeah, so Charlie, I don't know why Charlie went off by themselves. That was a very silly thing for Charlie to do, but nonetheless, they decided to do it. Alright, so where the BMP is going to be? There's going to be 2 in this AO. One's going to be right here. And we're going to have one in here as well. Now let's take care of the BRDMs. We're going to have one in here. We're going to definitely have one up here. I'd have it do a patrol, but I don't want to run over the patrolling squad, so I'm going to put it up here instead. And then I'm going to have one along for that group, one for this group over here, and then one for this military base right there. Now, additional things here. I will grab some empty BRDMs, put them in here. Now, one thing I do have to make sure is looking in their cargo. We make sure that we clear that out. Now, the copied ones should theoretically have no cargo, but it's always safe to check. They do. Alright, so let's quickly check in. Someone asked me if the cargo copies, and usually it doesn't, but once in a while I noticed it has, so make sure we clear all of this stuff out, because this is not supposed to be in the campaign. Yes, it's COD me. I just felt like playing it. A lot of my music is, you know, I stick to a few things. I try to have something basic, but this would be like a homeworld tutorial style song, and I'm kind of getting bored of that song. Don't get me wrong, it will come back. I just didn't feel like playing it. Alright. Let me just double check this one thing. I think that was the first one I started with, but yeah, see. There we go. Now, give me some CDF Urals here. Then we'll go back and check on our players here. Yep, they're mounted up in the boats and they're trying to get out of here. Meanwhile, having these guys bring that boat back.
Copy that. Copy
And we're gonna
that.
go bring it to that dock. Free boat. Technically it was theirs before it got stolen, but, you know, free boat.
This reinsert. I have Charlie in my boat right now, going to bring them to your guys' LZ.
Alright. So I'm not going to fill every single slot, because it's assumed that some of these have heroes that have already left.
On potential AA sites. No numbers. Oh, wait. Sorry. Saw one. Yeah, right, then I will stay in the water for now and meet up with you guys.
Also, there wouldn't be that many vehicles here, because it is a small island, but thinking what I will also do is give me a copy of that, and ooh, that would have been bad. Boats have long ranges, yes. And they pointed that out earlier. I don't know if they actually went to heart there. So yeah, this group I need to...
Line instead. I think it would benefit all of us, yeah, because I just feel uneasy about all that open ground from the west in the AA site in case they got, you know, a ZU that can easily shoot across that field.
I told them what was at the AA
Okay,
sites,
we'll head,
but...
your purple line then.
Minix boat sensors is picking up something close to the south.
That would probably be that other boat. So the point of this position is if they decide to come down here. Yeah, they can also use the radar on the boats to potentially find the sites, but, you know. C'est la vie. I'm not sure if they noticed that boat leaving, but it's gone now. This group has made it up here. Go ahead and delete everything up there, all the bodies.
Apparently there's a boat south. Watch out, it might be enemy.
And
Yeah,
bring that
according
group
to
back.
Charlie, I saw that sail boat.
Apparently not anymore.
Yeah, so now they're taking pod shots from that group that has come down.
At least we can engage the town and have the hill between us and the AA site. Hey,
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of cheating. You'll see what I mean. I'm going to basically bring that chopper over. I'm going to have it go on the low ground, and we're going to say they pick up this group of dudes because I would need a flat area, but there's realistically a lot of places it could land. But if I just have it go on the low ground, then it should be fine. And then we might try to land a friendly group here. But it might get AT'd, but that would be nice and cinematic, wouldn't it?
Alpha, this is Bravo. I'm recommending we clear the town first so that way we can get an AQRF to the A site.
Oh yeah, no, they can take the MI8 if they want, but they have to make damn sure that all the AA sites are gone, because if they don't, that MI8 is dead. If you're really going to steal an aircraft in a clear SAM site mission, then I can't help you.
We're not trying to stick with Alpha Bravo.
Ah, man.
If anyone finds a pistol, give me a shout.
Pistols are actually, so some of the things they can loot today, other than more medical boxes, is those P90s you saw one of those guys have, and then there's another box, I think it's this one, that has a bunch of spare pistols with ammo. But really, the real looting is going to be done tomorrow, not tomorrow, whenever I run the next mission, which actually could be tomorrow, because there are some open slots, but we'll see. Yeah, so we have the chopper coming over here, so it would allegedly, you know, pick people up. And then it's gonna fly over. I'm gonna have it wait here for a moment, though, to, you know, assume that it's picking dudes up. But that also lets me kind of recycle AI, so I'm not just spawning them in and getting rid of them.
Understood.
But I'm gonna have groups kind of maneuver around here. We'll go from there. So I'll give that, like, a
Enemy
minute.
spotted south.
Yeah, I was wondering where my clock was.
West of town.
Yeah, these guys should all be set to combat at this point, because they were just told that boats are coming.
Yep.
I'll give it till the 30-minute marker, and then I'll fly it over. So one thing I will also say is the boats aren't invincible anymore. They were invincible for the first mission, but not for the others. Let's also get rid of that body. Is that a body? No, okay, that was the item. Also, I recycled the save load sign from the Mandalorian campaign because I'm like, screw it. That's just a free PAA file. Might as well keep it. Or is that one a JPEG? I don't know. It works.
Eyes on AA piece once again, right?
Zam, I swear to God, stop trying to derail my fucking chat.
One squad currently doing a patrol pushing east from it.
Hey, firm, they probably saw us then.
Alright. No, no, okay, I'm gonna have to fly him manually. Sometimes when you drag AI in there with a movement marker, the chopper will try to land them immediately. So instead, I'm gonna hook it left.
Another squad has set themselves up around the radar equipment.
Hey, firm, good copy.
Oh, that was, I mean, that op was literally made to troll Forensic and Coward, and it wasn't, the furry porn wasn't for Forensic, it was for Coward. Because when I worked in the 501st, I was in the same squad as Coward, and I would always make a joke about how I would cover our barracks in furry porn because it would make him angry.
MIA from earlier.
But yeah, and I haven't seen Coward in a while. I heard he developed a bit of an ego, though. And then Forensic, well...
The radar position.
Ah...
Able to get a law on it.
Fun stuff with that. Now, I hope that the chopper doesn't pick up. No, okay, we're good. That is exactly what I wanted you to not do. I'm gonna have to cut his fuel for a second.
Alpha to Bravo, Charlie, how's your push going?
Yeah, see, he tried to take off again. And that's everyone out. Now you can fly off. Fucker. AI, man. Does not like it when you try to jury-rig things. So I think some of those two guys fell out and died, which happens.
Safely engage the radar site.
So they could always just, you know, take two laws and hit them. That's also why they got all that extra AT. At the same time, if they, like, scavenge here, they'll find, well, that one AT guy. I'm gonna say he's still alive because they might need to scavenge his AT. Medic, I will say, died, though, but they, you know, might need it. You got the medic staying up there. Yeah, I at least see 2 sticks. There's a third one, so they should have enough to at least kill that one. Oh, gosh darn it. Trying to RC machine gunner or something. So player loadouts is a big mix. He's naked glitch, by the way, so don't worry about that. It's just a blindside thing.
What's your fire?
I don't know why they're pushing up to the radar site. They don't have any explosive charges. But the enemies all look like this. So their main gun is SKS's. Squad leaders have a FAL. Their medic has a 50 round magazine, like PM 9mm submachine gun. Here he is. Then I've got a different kit, which these are my go-to pilots, crewmen, and base defenders with a 17 round magazine. And then I have some slight special forces dudes, which I'm not introducing yet. I'll wait till they get to the main island.
Site destroyed.
Right, well, let's book it in.
Alright, so they blew that up.
Hey, firm, one of my boys got...
And now the real fun part. Okay, I don't want to screw that. Almost blew that boat up.
Need your support up at the radar site. Roll down there now. Just make sure nobody Nobody fucking shoots us. Hey, fine, we'll set up security. I would say bring back to the town, honestly. I was gonna come and cover. I'll keep pulling back.
Well, probably should stay for a few seconds to let people loot some shit, then pull back.
Now I can bring that around. I could also technically bring the BMP-2 down and start being an asshole, which actually sounds a little tempting. Yeah, we're gonna back you up a touch, boy. We're changing tactics.
Once again, squad, if you find a down medic, make sure you take his packs off. All the medics to have a pack on them.
Beat that down, we'll let my boys know. It was just southeast. I say we get back to the boats, head north. Hey, firm. My boys should be up now. Yeah, we can cut to the west of the hill.
Medics are pulling back now. We've got the man. We're moving away. What the fuck is that?
There's a boat to the south. Let's get away from it.
No, it appears to have spooked him. No, good for you, Red. No, it's great. Honestly, any commute, like, as long, like, how would I put this? You can Zeus for any group of people, any amount, as long as you know how to, you know, vary it for your players. But as long as you keep good communication with them, then you should be more than fine.
Alpha, your boys back up. We're retreating around this fucking hill. We're doing that bloody autocannon to schwack us.
Hey, firm. It hurts, so yeah.
So I'm just varying my fire.
Down by that autocannon, medics are not going to be able to come and fucking find you.
Hey, firm. I just lost one of my boys, I think.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to kill anyone, but I am shooting where they're running away from, just to freak them out. Let's see, alright, I'm gonna pretend that boat isn't an idiot.
Around the island, counterclockwise, to hopefully skip past.
Oh damn, I annihilated 2 people. Whoops.
Yeah, apparently my boys are calling out to be a BMP.
That's not good. I don't like to directly schwack players, but you also have to remind them when they've overstayed their welcome.
Someone called out a BMP as a boat, that's fine.
Someone called...
That's what they be saying.
Well, the boat also dropped dudes off, but...
And then we just kept dealing with the, the heavy okay, no one else saw it, so we just kept saying the same thing.
There was both a boat and BMP, but got lost in translation. Alright, I'm gonna pull this thing back, because if I leave it open, it's going to schwack boats immediately as they come by, and I don't want to do that. But at least they'll give this position a wide berth, which I'm happy about. Oh, Jay, yeah, when people are being silly, I also start murdering people. But, you know, I try to give them a chance. But sometimes there is such a thing as bad luck, and, you know, you will get hit by something and be left behind, and that's just how Arma works sometimes.
Close. I think I got hit by artillery and was...
Alright, guys, Risen will take you where you need to go. That was a BMP, by the way.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, what up?
Charlie, can we get a dead medical team
that
more to
counts as
the
our
east
death for
of that landing
equipment,
zone?
right?
Yep, you can. If you have a kit, you can't reload it because you died.
Oh, damn it.
I assure you there's plenty to still loot because you haven't even gotten to the main island yet with all the fun shit.
Yeah, Alpha's gonna head west around this island, so we don't run into whatever was firing that autocannon.
Yeah, so I am also trying to steer them away from that section, because that's where the bad things are. New squad's coming in. Let's see, I can delete the bodies that are here, but I will keep these AI right here just to harass boats as they drive by and stuff. Why do I have... Why are you swimming? Stop it.
On the way.
Did he just swim on land for a second? Nice. Oh, that's silly.
Head up, where are we going? Side 3 now?
That's the direction where the autocannon came from, sir. You probably don't want to move up that way.
BMP is probably roving. You sure you don't want to head south and hit Site 4 from the west? And then we can come up to 3?
Hey, firm, we're gonna go past it and see what happens.
That's one way to die.
Okay, I mean, sir, look, there's a boat. There's a boat. There's a boat. Okay. Where's the boat? It's out there, sir. I see. Let's take out the boat. Ah, yes, that is a boat. What do we do, sir? Let's load AP and destroy the boat. Sir, what about the Metis? The Metis? The Metis, sir!
Yes, let's reinsert.
You're right, we can use the Metis to hit the boat.
I have 3 reinserts. You want me to bring them in or want me to have pulled out of there?
Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. It immediately went to switch the
Hold for now, reinsert.
Okay, well, I guess we have AP rounds.
Could you please repeat that?
Alpha to other elements, we're gonna have to take out that BMP to progress further south. Otherwise, we're gonna have to circle around all the way north. If you want to do that as well.
Or we can't cut far west.
Well, it's got open eyes on us, so I prefer not to. You can head further south, but we go around.
Yeah, we just go all the way north and hit the southern island from the northeast.
I'm gonna let him lead me to the other boats.
So just a rebel map.
Hey, firm, I didn't get any good eyes on Objective 3.
And that's how you teach. We did get a few hits on him.
All the way around. That seems like a good plan.
Oh, Mr. BMP's now getting some hits himself. It's like, hey, if an autocannon shot at us from that direction, using the boats will probably be safe, right? Right, yeah. And I was trying to, you know, show, hey, don't go that way, and they still tried. I'm like, okay. Alright, let's look at the damage here. What do we got? Partially damaged, so I like these boats too because they're pretty tanky, but yeah, both of those boats took some nasty hits though, but 2 other ones are mostly, actually completely okay.
Hey, firm,
It's on the mainland.
I can mark it.
Yeah, mark it so we don't get blown up from some arsehole direction.
At least they're learning. I'm also surprised no one went up to this hill with binos and just looked around and at least found that position off the bat, you know? They could have also spotted that one, but, you know, big-ass hill, you gotta look around, but they could also have seen the BMP from there, but, who knows? Slight salt. Yeah, so I will also say, as a Zeus, you also need to develop a bit of a thick skin, because, Some people really like to bitch. Yesterday's op, for example, some people were really mad that I took out the first fuel truck instead of like 2 other vehicles they were mounting, and I'm like, well, I just wanted to extend it. But I also had it planned. But then again, if they just killed the guy in there, you know, if you properly clear the base before you start looting, then it won't happen. But, you know, c'est la vie. Also, they were complaining about how it would take longer to go around this direction, but at the same time, it's only going to take them like another minute, 2 minutes. And it also gives them a chance to go back and resupply if they want, so shrug. I'm not trying to deck them. I'm not trying to completely screw them. I'm just trying to show them, hey, you know, maybe charging in the direction where the autocannon came from and something that you can't deal with the autocannon thing with is a bad idea. What do I know? I'm just a wee-woo. Excuse me. Alright, so they'll land here. We got that far patrol, and then I'll be able to start spawning in a few squads that would already be on this mainland, and then bringing in reinforcements, and then also utilizing the P90 crews, and we'll see how that goes. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Now we wait. Right, the autocannon can't possibly take them all out. Realistically, though, I could lock on with the Metis and shoot them, but
just an idea,
not that mean.
If we need something, you could call it in on 50, so reinsert could prepare a backpack with something and give it to the next reinsert.
Tuesday's going alright, Pie Boy. Thanks for asking.
If you're feeling bored, throw together a backpack of medical supplies at least.
Roger, we'll do after this run.
Thank you.
Bravo to other squads, I recommend we use the purple lane for insert instead of the black lane.
Okay, firm. It's just a different entryway, really.
We all both want to decide on one of the two. I wouldn't suggest we split among half a click.
Yeah, fair enough. We can go all both on purple lane.
Yeah, so some of the, at least this AA site, they could actually just swing around and hit from the sea. I'm really curious if they'll actually do that. I've got nothing back here, it's just kind of out of the way. But I will, like, rush squads over by then. It's just a quick hit and run, you know? The same tactics as they can't kill all of us, right? That they were planning to do at Area 51. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen the Banned Ink video that shows that, but
Not through it.
I doubt that's gonna work that way, but alright, they're gonna go for that spot. They have the BMP circled. Nice. Now, here's not a bad area to land the boats in, but it might be a little hard to pull out of. Giggity. So yeah, I will send a chopper to pick up that squad and deploy them. I might also pick up those guys, because that's worth another squad, and bring them to the mainland. But yeah, there's a potential for them to grab some VRDMs for some fire support, but I don't have any lootable BMPs. Is there a way for you to see markers on the Zeus interface without having to leave the interface? Not to my knowledge. I mean, with Zeus Cache, though, it's really easy. You just, you know, hit Y, look at what they got, and then hit Y again, and then boom, you're back into it.
Medics, I guess medics the guys that stay on shore for you.
I just one person down.
Oh, they go down.
There might be a mod for it, but I am not aware of it. Yes, Arma Zeus Cache is a great thing. Deadman, the guy that made it, he's a moderator on the Arma 3 official Discord. Really great coder. Love his work, because he's made a lot of other things, too.
How the fuck did you crash the
blood and some guys we can push with you?
We'll just scout ahead. We're just going to Gypsy Camp. It's not that far.
Oh, that's a problem.
Now they're dragging Mac Marine up, because he probably got hit by the BMP.
Oh, man. Hello.
Tip off.
Well,
I mean, I'm technically in charge now because I also have the radio.
Yeah, no, sure.
Got a bunch of buildings
There's
west.
there we go. No further.
Yeah, gypsy camp.
I don't know what. I guess.
He's also the TFAR dev. Well, I mean, I just stay away from most devs. Like, I'll poke my hat in, say hello, and if they want to open a dialogue, you know, I'll chat with them. And I've got a lot of nice dev friends. But I also know, especially with my dealings in Swap, that there are some devs that just say, hey, here's the product. You get what you want. Like, that's it. Don't ask for anything else. And I respect that because, you know, making mods is a pain in the ass. You know, but there's also, you gotta understand, people can also be assholes because they have to deal with so much BS. And I will admit, as a YouTuber, I also deal with quite a lot, from people asking me really dumb questions to some really weird fanboy stuff that I never will talk about, but I get it. And there's definitely some personalities out there that don't want to deal with that stuff. I personally don't mind dealing with it because I'm a bit of an attention whore, but I would say, gosh, me from high school would have absolutely been an asshole, but me nowadays, I mean, I've finished fucking college, I'm completely mellowed out, I'm just here to make ops and have fun. But yeah, it's the internet. So let's see where they go to now.
Boy up now, we're carrying him until he wakes up.
Battle has many things.
You know what, I'm gonna be nice, and I'm going to give them a gift. Where's the pistols box? I'm gonna move the pistols box into here. They decide to attack it.
This could be one of the inaccurate markers.
Yeah, this building's over to the south. That way.
So that's one of the inaccurate ones. They're absolutely right, and hopefully they'll maneuver here, or they'll go south. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to spawn a second patrol squad just to go from this area to that area.
Objective 4 was empty.
Yeah.
Oof, Pumpkin. Sorry to hear that, man. Hey, Az, how you doing?
Come back.
Nah, there have been a few streams where I'm like halfway into everything and then my power randomly dies. I'm like, ah, shit. My favorite is when I look outside and it's sunny. I'm like, why did the power just go out?
092003.
There will always be those days.
I don't know where I am, to be honest with you. You can join us. I don't have a squad. I'm just
I mean, do you want to do it?
That's nice, Az.
086 1017.
Is there anything that the 700 does to piss me off? Ooh.
If I'm looking for 086
It used to be the Space Marines running off in front of everybody, but I addressed that and that got fixed. Nowadays, not really.
So we're gonna hit the AA site in town, or we're gonna hit it the one at the south?
I just personally hate it when one group of people tries to run off in front of everyone else and do everything. Because I'll just start dicking people. But that's also, you know, when you Zeus for ops where, like, you know, there's anywhere from, like, 40 to 80 dudes, you know, bigger player bases like that. You have to be very conscious of the decisions you make for, you know, balance on the server to make sure nothing lags it too hard. And that means you have to kind of lay everything down. So if you had a bunch of OP Space Marines, they can completely overpower the AO, so you got to be careful. But, you know, I spend a lot of work building those AOs, and I don't want it to become 10 people do it while the remaining 70 just watch and, you know, walk around for 2 hours. Because I have been in an op where I did nothing but walk around for 2 hours. That was my first ever 501st official operation, and it was dumb. And I never want to give someone that experience.
I mean,
because holy fuck.
The boats suck, what can I say?
That was hell.
I'll be here. I'll be the guinea pig.
Okay, Falcon, you go.
Let's go. I go first. I take first.
Be advised, Melix is sending 2 boys back to move our boat to more northern side. The other 2 are just going to keep following on.
I know, but they were ops where I built things for, and TSB ops are usually 30 to 40 players, and I know how to balance for it. But when you get to, like, back in the day when they would do it, that was when the 700th had, like, 80, even 90-person ops at times. And that got very old very quickly because I didn't have the resources to spawn all the additional AI to still give the other player base, the other 70 to 80 dudes, something to do, you know? What about the tank one? What tank one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Pumpkin. One of my dreams is if I ever get a house, I do want to put some solar panels on it and just pay into the grid instead of, get paid from the grid instead of paying in. Nice investment for my kids. What was the anti-clone grenade that was in swap? What, the Dioxis grenade? That's a fun one.
Those cards, it's clear.
That's a very fun one.
I had to take a wild guess, to be real with you. Unless someone's hiding in the...
Donner Dioxis. I prefer to call it the Blue Shadow Moon grenade, because that series from the Clone Wars.
Right.
It's like putting...
Everybody.
Imagine wanting kids. Bloodwind wants 4. I'm going to limit her at 2. And if she tries for more, I'm just going to run.
Oh, I know I have.
How much HE do we have?
Alright, I'm going to actually turn my render distance down a bit. Because now I'm starting to feel the frames, Mr. Krabs. Let's go at a 3 again, because that seemed pretty fair and balanced. Oh, much better. Still slightly choppy, but manageable.
Hey, there's the fucking,
Just shoot him through the driver's
bunkers on the
side.
road, bunkers on the road.
Yeah,
it's empty. First one, at least. Second one's not.
Yeah, I feel that, Sparky.
Well, maybe.
I want at least 1 for a legacy. But, yeah, past a handful. Too much for me.
No. There's guys right there. Bad guys. Look.
Oh! That's a whole squad of them. Oh!
That's an entire squad just
That
walking
is a whole squad of dudes.
They're walking away, hey?
Alpha spotted enemies further west, northwest. Watch out.
Yeah, I do have a BRDM to send. He would be landed and refueling, so... Yeah, I'll pick up... Probably picking up both of those groups, since that isn't a full squad. That would, I could probably get both of them up in one go, so... I could just preload the chopper, delete those groups, and then...
Remember, there's...
Send them in.
What, 4 or 5 hidden caches of doodads and widgets that we might be able to use?
Dude, get the Swedish man, dude.
They turned around.
Oh, wait, I'm Danish.
You have a Swedish?
Yeah, right, pie boy. There are always accidents.
Where are these caches?
Yeah, they're coming back. So I'm going to have fun with the BRDM because this is a circle, and I can just send that BRDM to circle. Though when it spots enemies, it's going to stop, but I can just drive around in a circle and be a little harassing. Oh, there we go. I'm going to give that chopper a few moments. Alright, AI actively ungarrisoning for dynamics. He's going... Where are you going? Okay, I want you to take that left, but... Alright. That's fine. Now, we have AT guys up here to blow that up, right? Right? Ha! We don't? Oh dear.
Hey, firm. Alpha's engaged.
Okay, we got 2 right there. This should be interesting. Alright, I'm going to spawn a few FAR groups. This means that there's not going to be any patrols to actively respond to that cache, which should be interesting.
Hey, firm. Alpha doesn't have any AT.
Alright, let's send that chopper up. It's gonna take a little while before that happens, Am. I still want to live with her for at least a year. Oh, someone whiffed that AT shot. Before I make any commitments. Woo! Damn, he hit my fucking...
Nice, good job.
Hit the right tire on that. I thought that was gonna be a miss. Excuse me. Alright, so AI is starting to fold in.
In that last AA site, was there a radar tower? I mean, radio tower with it?
Objective 4, you mean?
That was a pretty good hit. Yeah, I thought that would have missed me.
You know, false. The previous one with that actually.
Oh, Zam, well, there's being together and then there's living together. Trust me, it's two completely separate experiences. And the only time we lived together was for a year, but with a lot of friends. Trust me when I say this, you need to live with the person that you want to spend the rest of your life living together with before you make any decisions, because you never know.
It looks like we've got multiple radio towers, and most of them seem to be nearby an AA site, so possible thing they work on.
I'm going to be honest, like the other two aren't near any radar sites. That was just luck of the draw.
Site 5, I don't know what it would matter, but Site 5 has one to its south, one to its east.
Alright, so I'm going to delete all these AI over here just because we would assume the chopper is, you know, landing to pick them up.
BRDM west, bearing 250 from Barracks compound.
Good copy, another BRDM coming in.
No, that's not more
Called me a Russian, jeez.
I think we might have one. Does anyone have AT?
Alright, give that a few more moments. BRDM from the site came around. I'm going to see if I can pull it back because I want to stay a little more defensive. But otherwise, let's preload the AI into that chopper. And where is that helipad invisible? What do I want to do with it? Let's land it by the AA site since we know that place is secure.
How are you boys doing?
And I'll bring it in a moment early. And then we'll waypoint that back up there. Meanwhile, select that group. This group I'm going to have come in as QRF. Set a seek and destroy module down. Alright, and we got this group coming in, and we have that other squad coming in as well. Cool. Hey, Andy, how you doing? Doesn't FK have an op in like an hour? A little less? Something like that. But yeah, no, I do plan on having an update for the channel come up in about tomorrow.
MI8 west, dropping off troops.
A firm, probably going to reinforce the radar site.
Well, now we know. Wherever that bird shows up, we know that's enemy site.
A firm.
Where's your AT guy?
Yeah, over here.
I love doing that. You just run in their line, no one's pulling security left or right. It just becomes that level of clusterfuck. Classic.
Alright, I'm gonna bleed out if I don't bandage myself, so I'll be here.
Hey,
Medics, I need help with pallet.
Hey, dude.
Compound.
Hey, kid. Oh. Damn it.
Hey, Alex, we got the...
They just blew that foul dude's head off. They just hit the BRDM. Good long range shot there. They also put some pot shots at the chopper. Oh, they shot out the co-pilot. Nice.
Be advised, you guys missed one. Medics are taking them out. We're patching up.
Hey kids, want some bandages? I'm about to give you a reason for bandages.
Hey Alex, be advised your squad has found inactive BRMs. I have captured them. Relay it further.
I just got dropped. Yeah, so they got the BRDMs. Now I gotta work on, if I see AT, I'll deck them.
Flanked, we need at least one squad to pull back. We got one, possibly 2 men down.
Yeah, they got one of their medics down. I don't know why they're keeping the medics on the rear. That seems like a really bad idea, you know?
Behind you at the Green Towers.
And now I can have that chopper ferry more dudes. I still have like 3 or 4 squads in that sector, but I'm gonna keep them on defensive for now.
Is it possible for you to pull up to Alpha's position? We can support you there.
No, they're right on top of us.
I have a BRDM.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, that BRDM's busted though.
Wait, no, that's friendly in it.
So if they start shooting, I can get that AT and start firing. They just gunned down that AT guy, unfortunate.
Roger.
They also have some transport trucks to work with now. Nice. What mods allows me to see through players' eyes? It's no mod. I just hit the enter key on my numpad. That's I believe that's a vanilla feature. Ah, classic. Not sure if I hit it or not.
I'm pulling out. Just took a RPG round.
Yeah, I know. I got a weak hit on her. Alright, yeah, some of these guys are getting stuck in the buildings.
Oh, there's an enemy Russian right next to us. Ramp out.
Why are they calling them Russian? Where's that other AT guy? That wasn't me, that was the script running.
Bravo to all squad, be advised we have 2 friendly BRDMs at the Irish compound.
Say again, friendly?
Yeah, I stole a BRDM.
God damn it, Falcon.
Who wants me?
Winner took 1, 2.
That guy's about to shoot me. Yep. So I got 2 active BRDMs, 1 disabled BRDM with no ways to repair it. I'm gonna have AT guy pull back and stay defensive to prevent a rush with vehicles. And I would say by now we would probably have 2 of those 4 remaining squads start coming in.
Only downside is my BRDM's missing an engine.
And let's get that chopper loaded with another group. Gonna move to that zone. And then bring it back. And then I'm gonna do one quick thing with these guys. Oh, it's giving me that glitch. Come on. Yeah, sometimes with place units from the editor, it doesn't like to let you arsenal them. That's okay. I can just vary them with the other guys that I have. But otherwise, you are still being stagnant, which is annoying.
Be advised, medics have stolen a U, it is now a medical vehicle.
Hey, firm. Friendly, you're
Push up with that. Just boot my mic on X, and I'm sorry. Risen's down, and they're just chilling in that BRDM. If they get egregious with the BRDMs, I can always just send a BMP to counter.
Other BRDM, do you have a toolkit at all?
I don't believe I did.
What was it? Okay.
Charlie lead is down by the Alpha mark.
Good copy. Alpha is pushed further west. We are by the docks.
Okay, over.
Fine, before.
Yeah, he sneaked up or something?
Wait.
All squads, this is medical. We just got booked again. Can you please clear every building?
Break, there's a MI8 right overhead going from north to south. West of
I got stuck in the KKAV animation.
BRDM, can you pull back a small bit to where I
Of
am?
course, I got one of the medics smacked there. But yeah, no, I hit one of those guys that was looting. Yep, so they're now shooting at this vehicle, and the engine might have just died on it. Oh, she's coming down a little hard. Ooh, okay.
BRDM is moving to engage. Wait, did someone say that truck was stolen?
Oh, if you rush that, that's going to be a very bad idea. It's going to be a very bad idea. No, that would be cheating if I knew it was coming, so I'm going to just move with this group. And then when I see it or hear the gunshots, then I will engage it. So I'm going to follow these three guys up here. Now I hear it. And now I can engage it, but they rushed up, so let me remind them why you need an infantry screen. Let's see who's still alive in there. Not that guy. But yeah, just a reminder, guys, don't rush up on your own with a vehicle, because I will boop you. I'm very, very aggressive with my booping.
We're back by the BRDM.
And I see the door open, so I'm going to assume someone touched that. But I'll ask them in debrief if they found anything. See what happens when you run off on your own to transport choppers that were transporting infantry with AT? Yeah, alright. You can rest now. I think my AT guy went down. I got no one defending this group. I've got
Medic marker on map is correct.
more groups coming around that spot. He could hear me locally, but it was muted. But it's just a general reminder of, hey, you know, maybe that was a bad idea. Yeah, louder you scream, the quicker we come. And he died and fell through the map. Oof.
This is Bravo 2 IC apparently. Bravo 1 IC died.
So we got this group pinned right here. We got this other group right here. They took out all the dudes around there, so they just need to get AT or that 14.5mm to engage that one spot.
Pushing west from Bravo marker to assist. Mark your location on map out.
Location should be accurate.
Trying to set that group in, but they're fanning around.
We're right now anyway.
Well, any vehicle, Mr. Badger. Any vehicle counts as that criteria.
Yeah. We, Bravo will stay here and secure this position. Alpha, you do your thing.
I was being more than fair with that one.
Bravo, you see the white smoke I just threw?
Alright, yep, Rizen's going to come in to deal with the reinserts. He wanted to play dedicated. I left a slot today for like a dedicated reinsert if anyone wanted to chill with it. Otherwise, I'd have AI deal with it. But, you know, sometimes... And this is what actually still, like, perplexes me is sometimes players, they just want to come into an op to do a really chill roll. So I give them the opportunity to do that really chill roll.
BRM down. Friendly BRM down.
Yeah. Also, putting the vehicles, ooh, that got a few people around it, but putting that on the edge of a firefight is not a good idea, because, I mean, they can just run up and AT it. I think they just missed an AT shot and hit the truck behind them. Yes, they did. Awesome. Perfect shot.
Okay.
Oh, just got a package. Cool. So that would be both the BRDMs they captured. And I'd assume these guys found the pistols since they're right next to the area on it. So I'll still ask and debrief, but never hurts to ask. Any station on this net, this is high. The slot runs out of time in about 35 minutes, so you have 35 minutes to get the objective done. Over.
Alpha copies.
Now, if they're unable to destroy the 4 SAM sites, there's a different mission we do, which will result in less gear. But we're going to start getting that second chopper ready, and it's going to land over here where friendlies are. And I'm going to get...
reinsert, bringing 2 guys to Alpha LZ, and we'll send them over to you.
This chopper sent out to start ferrying dudes into that base so they can come in. I'm not sure if they have any AT left, so they're going to have to look around and loot. I've been using some of the AT too, so it might be a bit tough, but it doesn't help that they're separated out like this. We got Alex covering the flank here. That's what he's trying to do. We got another guy, Kane and Kane's covering, but he is a medic. But other medics are working on dudes. And we still have guys back here that are just looting. A little bit of an interesting diversification of units and time, but they do have reinserts coming in, so that should be helpful. Should, quote unquote. But yeah, so far this AO has gone a little to my expectations. A little lower because, you know, you would hope they'd rush in and stuff, but they got the site secured.
I looked at a medic. That was dead.
Check the... Did the girls have anything in them?
I need blood.
Hey, for... Yeah. You see the big radar fuck-off thing? That's us.
So I'm hoping the players now regroup and then get whatever AT they have left to take that site out.
Alpha's gonna grab a Ural to get our boys back.
Were you successful?
Trying to look around. We do have a stick over here. We got another stick over there. Third stick. So yeah, these guys have all the explosives
Duelers tumble.
that need to come around and do stuff. Now I'm going to get back on this building and start engaging.
Be advised, the medics have some AT, but until we can get clear, we're not going to be able to help anything.
Good copy. Alpha will hold radar site in case of QRF.
Yeah, let's go. Good. There.
Quick reload.
Link up with Alpha.
Go.
Alright, Alpha, I'm sending 2 light AT boys in your direction.
Bravo, watch yourself north. There's guys pushing around as well.
Medics, this is Charlie. I'm going to be moving with one down to the compound.
Alpha, you acknowledge last.
Say again, Bravo. Didn't copy.
Medics acknowledge.
2
Oh, this feels mean at this point.
AT en route to you.
Good copy.
Pay attention to me.
One of the
Lead and duelers.
Oop, someone got me. Nice. Yeah, the medics are over here, and they're getting shot to high hell. Let's see. Yep, they got 2 guys with AT coming around. Nice. I will start sending commandos in. I still got 2 more squads to leave. The question is, do I send them now? We'll send them now. I'll deal with, we'll then have the rest of the reinserts come in via that helicopter. And then I'll also send a wave of very angry people to fight them, so. The quote-unquote special forces.
Understood.
Which I'm just going to vary between a regular squad and then some P90s of some sort.
Contact south, Bravo.
Thing is, we can't tell where they're shooting from because there's smoke every fucking direction, and they got them pixel peaks.
Nice, nice sightline on that guy. They just need to load people up into that vehicle and go. Do you have grenades? Oh, he does.
You Alpha?
Helps out his stamina, too.
Because I used it already. Damn. What supposed to use for?
Yeah. I'm using it.
Alright, putting hazmat in the Ural. I'm gonna work on hazmat in the Ural.
Well, you want us to load up.
The problem is that people are inside the front, they're just gonna fucking nail the front.
Alright, new orders. We're moving west. We're gonna link up with Alpha. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they've stayed there for way too long. Those sites are dead. Nice.
Just surrounded. We're just gonna push west and link up with you. Hey, firm.
These guys are hauled up in that building.
We're gonna check out.
Reinserts have been deployed as well. Do they? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we still have some gear back at base that they picked up. One of them brought an M79 too. Nice.
How's that go?
But let's see, that chopper is there.
Driver, your reinserts have been brought to Alpha LZ. They're on the way to you. Affirm. I send them in your general direction. They will probably find you by the sound of the gunfire.
Alright, cool. Now I just have to hope that AI doesn't oof themselves in the tight space that is that position, but should be a-okay nonetheless. But this is going to greatly slow down reinforcement speed. Can the grenade launcher blow up SAMs? It's HE, so it would take a few. It would take about maybe 6 to 8 shots, but it is possible. I would eventually give it to him. Alright, I'm going to say these two guys are going to try to regroup. Let's have them move out this way.
We can and we're moving towards you, Alpha.
And they'll try to maneuver
Alpha's
at that
compound
position.
is clear, although south of Alpha is not clear.
So these guys are going to get up to this position and then get radioed to... I might just send them to the 4th SAM site, because at this rate we've lost 3. We can kind of predict what they're doing. We still got 29 minutes on this slot, so... And I still have to update the FNF footage for today's 3rd video upload from Friday.
What are we doing here? This guy is on top.
Guys, be careful with the windows.
Ow. Yeah, but overall this has been a good op. Lessons have been learned. Whether or not they stick is anyone's guess. Oh, these two guys that reinserted might be might have an issue here.
From the north, just past our staging area.
Was that AA eventually dealt with?
So these guys are in extended firefight. Also, you know, by giving them guns that only fire 10 rounds a shot, might also see Rising use that GL. Nice.
High. We had left. Hey, firm, we might want to pull out now. We don't have much time left. We get everyone in the Ural and book it to your boat, I guess. I could send one of my boys to check out Objective 6.
Oh dear.
And if not, we'll just book it. What do we got the time? Maybe.
This is high. I'll give you the time. I'm just saying the slot ends. But like the next stop would be in an hour and a half. You have enough time to finish the AO if you so choose.
All right, let's push 6 then. All right, I'm down for it.
Where's 6? All right, 6 is nothing. It's that one right there. But we'll see what they decide to do. Ah, yes, I remember this cloaking technology. You see, the trick is to wear green pants. Yes, there is a guy running dedicated reinserts. He'll be back in a minute.
Let's get that fucking guy still in the Vic, because that's got fucking medical stuff in it.
We're gonna go and get our second Euro, we bring it back. And technically it was my truck anyway.
These two guys are fighting an entire squad.
This is Bravo SL to any squads on net. I'm heavily engaged for +1.
Oh, shit.
Say again?
Clear back blast! Again, not trying to be malicious, I'm just trying to spice the AI up a little bit. Alright, so they got their Urals. This guy's medical.
MI8. MI8 West.
Yeah, so Winter also got shot. Ronan was still stuck bandaging. MI8 has gone to land over here. These groups are deployed. I'm going to actually send them to the last SAM site.
Yeah, I can confirm Objective 6 is empty.
Now, if they steal it and it still works, I mean, they might get shot down.
Reinsert to Alpha.
Reinsert, this is high. We've got some more reinserts back at base. Over.
Roger that, coming back. Ground forces.
I'm gonna kill Ronan off so we can respawn.
Possible as least for me on your shoreline close to you so they don't have to walk out the island.
Hey, firm, will do.
Alright, standing order. I'm going to say one of them picked up the radio. That guy's a squad leader, so he would have a radio. We're going to form a defensive perimeter around this last position here. That gives them a little room to breathe. We'll go a little over time, but we should be A-okay.
Ronan.
GG. You died fairly. You I pushed up on, because I heard the medical.
Yeah.
But
Probably does is it fucked radios now?
So, Liru, the only reason I couldn't start, I ran out of fucking ammo.
I got shot through a fucking wall after you finished our scene.
No, I peeked the corner and did 2 shots, and one of them happened to hit you and drop you.
Even before I killed you, I was seeing, and then I got shot through a wall.
Oof. Alright, reinsert fix there. There's still one lower SAM site, so.
Yeah. I've got fuck all to go in with, so yeah, fuck it.
Good luck. I think Falcon's checking the helicopter.
coast to set objective.
Okay, roger that. Just
Yeah, main rotor's dead.
a quick one first, and then we'll move off.
Alright, so I got these guys pulling away. Some of them are still set to combat, so they're just chilling there. And we'll see what they do. They could go back to their boats and then come around and get that spot. But let's see. Helicopter's back. We're going to do one more spec op group. And then this group, since that last site is clear, I'm actually going to bring the chopper to go land on that position. I think these 3 guys are stuck because AI are silly. And yeah, as you saw them like walking away, that's because they were missing some of their dudes. It's TSB's gamer girl. Let me move D-Dragon back so we can save that kit. Right on, man. Sorry, I was setting up a chopper. Hope you had fun, though. Alright, so reinsert things coming. I have one guy on the coast, geez, alright. He doesn't know what to do, though, so I'm actually just gonna send him up to where the previous firefight was. But I don't want him camping the coast. He is... Oh, he's actually part of the original patrol group right there. Yeah, no, you got those guys making a plan. Another car moving around to potentially pick people up. And then Risen... This is high. Did you guys set a reinsert LZ and now you're driving away from the reinsert LZ?
I mean, the reinsert LZ, someone asked for it, but we're continuing the next objective. We don't know when they're going to get there.
1 minute.
You guys have these things called radios you could use to coordinate? Like, it just confuses me.
Hey, this is Medic SL2 High.
This is high, send message.
Is a reinsert man capable of piloting an MI8?
I said you're able to use any vehicles that you find, so... Sorry, I didn't mention it this mission, but yeah, previous mission that was the case, so yes, you are allowed to operate any vehicles that you find. It doesn't work, though, but okay. I'm not gonna say anything.
Do you want me to...
Anyone gonna get on those guns and fire? No? Okay. So those 50 cals could have shredded that, but... C'est la vie. Yeah, so 1-year-old's going back to get him, but it's like, guys, like, please. I just want you to communicate. For the love of God. That's all I'm asking.
Well, that brings an LZ and gotta grab myself a helicopter.
ETA on re shore now.
We are at the chopper right now. 2 guys, another one decided to sleep with
Check
the
that out. He wants to be a lone wolf. Let's do it.
Anything inside? I can access it. I can access it.
So they're gonna find out it's busted. Falcon already tried. Ay, ay, ay.
Clear, that's clear. We gotta clear for AT and AT, baby.
Alright, so Special Forces group, I'm gonna go go over there. These guys, I'm going to try to set them with all deliberate speed here, but it's still going to take them a few minutes to actually get there. And then that LZ might not be one to use for next time, so I'm just going to move it away for the moment. These guys clearly just go in, land, boop it, leave, but it's going to be tough because the BRDM I might have pull around and be an ass. But with that chopper landing over there, it does make sense that this last position would be right here. But I'm going to set them to combat because we can assume they're going for that position. And I'm even going to pull my boat that I stole around. And we're going to use that to defend the coastline. But by the time it gets there, it might be too late. When they report that, I'm going to give like 30 seconds of lag for that thing to get there. These guys are about a minute away. They could get there, but we'll have to see. And then there's all of these bodies. Alright, so they're going to do a little early landing. That's good. They can literally just, excuse me, get on these hills, AT it, and leave. So those are my special guys I'm having going out.
Alpha's on the beach. We're gonna start pushing west beach.
They have room in that Ural, yep.
I'm gonna grab the boat. Just go straight. Grab the boat.
He's got the boat. He's got the boat.
Oh, please tell me it's not doing that where it's not teleporting it proper. Alright. You can just go in the boats then. Alright, yeah, so that was the marker, but I want him to go all the way back. I would prefer... They don't have line of sight on this spot yet, so I'm actually going to move the AI out. Yeah, I want those guys to get out of there, and there's no one covering, so... Should be okay. Boat might get back here in time, though.
So we'll still have time trying to get like a few fucking reinserts, because that was ridiculous. How close are you to the next objective?
I don't know why they didn't just have the reinserts go to the boats.
We have spotted the radar site. We are engaged.
But, aye.
Yes, we're...
Heard AT fire. That was a miss.
Okay.
Alright, we need a good LZ. You know what? These guys can actually cover the LZ here. That's what I'm going to send them to go do. Hey, go down there. Stop getting stuck in rocks. Got another tin of AT go in. That might have also been a miss. I'm not seeing any damage on these groups. And now the BRDM is pushing up. So 2 misses with AT. 2 men down.
I don't know.
And they still need the other half of their group to come in. And that chopper is back. I'm just going to do general infantry squads. Hooked up in one quote-unquote super squad. And bring that Vic out.
Do we have any of those coming in from west on objective 7?
So these guys got to be careful because they're in a boat that's half damaged.
No boats coming.
They're engaging. I'm hoping that he shoots back. And I think they just killed, yep, everyone on that boat.
Alpha, we are at dismount and pushing south.
So he's going to go infinitely in that direction now.
We're currently held up by the rocks, a little bit further southwest from you. I'll put up a marker. Marker should be relatively accurate.
And we got that QRF group coming in as well. Reinforcements have been dropped off.
Thank you. Got a couple boys down here.
BRDM, I'm gonna have to pull up to this road. And you do have the special forces now firing as well.
I hit the BRDM once. That's all I can tell you.
No, there is no damage on that, so that was a miss. So we've had multiple AT misses here. I'm not sure if they have any AT remaining. Let's check with the reinserts.
Alpha to Bravo, if you have any AT, then...
Otherwise, they're gonna have to use, they're gonna have the boat come up and pepper it with 50 cal.
Winners is on it.
I mean, the boat could actually just come up and 50 cal those and blow them up with 50. So, players aren't, they're not thinking every possible option here, and that could cost them. Otherwise, MI8 coming over. I'm sorry I'm ignoring you guys. I'm working. I gotta put my focus on the op first. It's always been like that.
All squads is on.
Getting PTSD from people missing their AT shots. Yeah, I feel that.
Get down, Ryzen.
But we will eventually overwhelm this position.
Roger that.
So I'm gonna have this attacking team push up. We got some PDW guys pushing up. That was another AT miss right there. I'm really curious to see if that boat will start firing at those with the 50 cal. Because it will actually do damage and eventually destroy if they mag dump it. I know they have the boats to do it. And they can safely do it. I'll eventually pull the BRDM around, then they can pepper the BDRM with 50 cal. Bobby just got his head blown off.
Successful.
Now you can hear that MI8 landing. They could eventually just milk these squads for AT.
Looks like AT was used. Sounds like a Vic's still up.
It's still
Hey, firm.
Yeah, they could just shoot at him with the 50.
Guns at least active.
Aim for the optics.
That is perfect. They just disabled the gun on it. And killed the driver, and made the gunner get out. And that's all they needed to do. And now that BRDM is disabled. That is exactly what they needed to do. Glad someone thought of it. You would think with all the Friday Night Fight stuff we cast where we see 50 cals take out vehicles all the time that it would start sticking, right?
SAM site?
They could put 50 in the SAM site. See? It's doing a significant amount of damage, and it's going to blow up in a few moments. There it is. Now they just have to blow up the other one. That's all they needed to do.
50 kills, destroy AA site. I'm going to break the other one here in a second.
That one is a little more armored, though. But I will grab this guy's AT. I'm not going to kill him, but I am going to fire near him. Oh, someone picked me off. Nice. Yeah, so that one is a little more armored here. He's hitting that spot there. Now we got this group of QRF coming. They're going to need more 50 cal. Because that one, I believe the weak spot is here, but I could be wrong. Actually, I haven't ever tested 50 cal firing on those positions.
Alpha's boat was not
Looks
able
like they're
to
pulling
destroy.
back.
Lost radar site. If you have any AT left, please destroy it. Nope.
They could push it, though, because BRDM's disabled.
50 was what we had left.
They could find some AT in here. I even died with a AT group next to him.
Medics have some AT. If we can find one of them, grab it and get rid of it.
But I am going to start bringing Tits McGee down. The hell? Oh.
Roger that. Copy. Understood. Solid copy. 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 On the way. Understood.
Gonna take him a few minutes to get there. Alright, so we got this QRF group coming up. I don't think they have enough 50 cal ammo across all the boats to actually take this out, but I will let them... Like, they could just do a thunder run here, find some AT, boop it. Because at least the 50 cal has made it so that they only need one hit off of an AT piece to get it. What's the next tech upgrade? I think they found the handgun boxes, but that's it. Can the SAM blind fire? Yes, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's push up to the position and hit it. So 95663. 95663. Alright, so yeah.
Very unshameful smile. Wonder if I can cook it off, hitting one of the rockets.
Alpha's gonna send one of their boys in. Watch out.
He's locking onto the boat. He's trying to.
Apparently some guy in Bravo had a light AT stick. Not that we can calm with each other or anything. Sending them to go get it.
Send all 80 guys in, 50 cals covering.
Yep. Alpha's already sent their boy. You see him running. He's completely white.
On the way.
I want them to go, and they're not going. The Green Mile. Ah, fun stuff. So I doubt these guys will get in time to make any difference, but, you know, it's always appropriate to, like, I can at least have a good cinematic thing as they're leaving. Something might be getting stuck on that guy to eliminate him. Ooh, I hear it. He's coming. There we go. That AT thing's down.
Alright.
Now they just have to leave, but will they leave in time for that BMP?
H. Alpha's gonna hold back.
We'll see. Triple time it back, but that BMP's coming. And he's gonna be angry. Let's see if people get out of here in time. It's gonna be super fucking close. BMP's about 30 seconds away. So the question is, can they mount up and get out of here in those 30 seconds? There's a backup boat over here.
Where are we going, Chief?
Back to base. We're RTV.
On the way.
Oh, some of them have to hear that BMP by now. Oh, there it is, coming over the horizon. That's the first hill. I'm not sure if anyone noticed. Oh, why are you stopping? Oh, he's used the machine gun on the boats.
Medics are going away. We got a fucking tank or something to the south northwest.
Probably the BMP encroached on us.
Alright. Now I'm just gonna let it do whatever. It's using machine gun on infantry as they try to run away. There's the heavy rounds. Oh dear, so I think Cheater just got knocked.
That was Bravo 2IC, 3 times AA site.
Oh, jeez.
2 times, there's 1 times. 1 times fake one, 2 times fake ones, cleared up.
Roger, feel free to come back to base so we can save kits. Ooh. They actually hit it in the track. It was a weak hit, though, unfortunately, but... Alright, so the 3 that pushed up to the objective didn't make it back, and they were eliminated. What a shame. But the objective was done, and the rebellion will live on. And we'll be able to handle the next mission. Where's that chopper pilot? All right, we're gonna do a flyby here. Oh, they hit my main rotor with some of the 50 cal shots. Nice. I'm gonna do a little bit of MI8 harassment. I mean, the major island is where they're going, but Fapovo's got some nice small island complexes with them.
MI8 outbend the scan.
Oh shit, they shot the pilot out? Wow. Damn, I hit the F key to flare them, and I just know. Wow. Surprised it didn't explode. Oh, I guess when you go in the water, you have new damage textures. That's cute.
It's been the same helicopter that's been transporting infantry in the entirety of the time, so... Justified. Is that a friendly boat in front of the 2?
Become a sub.
Yes.
Okay, I've already killed one today. I don't want to have to kill another.
Alright, duelers, I'm gonna bleed you out. I'm sorry.
It's even like jail.
Alright, guys, it's gonna be Endex. They're gonna come back and save their kits, so...
Devin, you couldn't give me a break, could you?
No, you hit it in the track. What? It only partially damaged it, didn't even disable. I'm sorry.
And I fell into the water and drowned.
After all that, I just saw it was...
I've lost all my watches.
See, what's funny is all you had to do was just, like, land there with your boat. You could blow up the radar part with 50 cal real easily. Just get out, AT it, and then you could leave, but... that's what I meant by that type of AO, but that's okay.
We can't lose the enemy.
True, well, you just kill everyone around it. I mean, there were dudes with P90s there.
Yeah. Neat. I don't care about P90 though. I want my watches back.
I want my SKS back.
I only care about the watches.
Alright, let's look around. What do we have left here? We got some Lee Enfield. Alright, you can have a Lee Enfield if you want. Oh, we got some M3A1 grease guns. We have some AT and some M79 grenade launchers. Okay. Got some Mosin the guns. We have... fuck all for medical left, as always. We got another Lee Enfield. Ooh, we got a full paramilitary garb in there. Someone left a lot of good stuff. We got no grenades left. We have no grenades left. All right, checking both. We've got some... Ooh, there is an SKS in here.
Yeah, but no ammo.
But no ammo.
It's all easier. I found...
oh, someone took all the maps.
Medics. At one point I had 3 radios. Was starting with 0, that is.
Rags to riches to rags.
Yeah. 40 watches. 40.
Here, that's, that was, the Dragon's body. Alright, save your kit, log off. Thank you for playing. We'll debrief in a bit.
Oh yeah, my grease gun with 2 mags. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have kit today, so you know.
Alright, boys, save your kit, disconnect. Don't loot off of bodies from people that disconnect. I will be angry.
I got the best kit. I got a brim with no ammo.
To each their own.
Actually sounded like it was music, not some staticky BS.
Yeah, no,
holy shit bucket.
I'm playing it from my phone.
Where's my rucksack?
Guys, you save it on the save load box. In your arsenal, forehead. So anything you put in those boxes will not be saved. It is what you save in your kit.
Alright, I'm out of here. Wooga. I didn't launch into the water. I'm very depressed.
Hey, Falcon, you save your kit?
Of course.
Cool.
Oh. Alright, have a good time.
Who? What? When? Why?
Oh, Boos! He saved his kit. Doesn't matter.
What?
I am going to file a hurt feelings report on everyone who
No.
loves.
You would never.
Oh,
you would
nice.
never.
Oh my gosh, you guys are geniuses. Why didn't I think about that?
What?
By kicking or lightning strike?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Alright, save your kits and log off, guys. Gotta debrief. I will be indexing the server in 30 seconds.
Oh, shit.
Jesus, what the fuck?
You got 20 seconds.
I think I killed maybe one guy. That was it.
Congrats.
Yeah, no, it fucking sucks.
Even I did more than that. Am I a squad lead, bro?
Hey, at least you killed more guys than Risen. Risen killed nobody.
Also, Liru, now for flanking around in the fucking medic position.
What?
So, that's what you shot. When you went on top of that command structure.
I know, I was fucking around. I didn't realize that was your medic position. I mean, the 4 medics don't have to stay together. You can bundle into squads.
I know. I tried to come over there to save them.
Alright, indexing in 10 seconds. You guys shouldn't be taking that long to save your kits. That makes me suspicious. 5, 4, 3, 2, whatever.
Bonsai?
Bonsai!
Alright, guys, real quick. If you can grab this AK, you can save it in your kit.
No, Gib, no, Gib.
Did you save it, though?
Yeah, this was a pretty bad clusterfuck because of that. People getting too far apart and all that.
Well, that happened in the last stop. Like, at least you had a boat. Like, you needed to get to the boat to move, so you had to kind of stay around.
I mean, squad-wise, it was more coherent than last one, because I think Charlie broke up in the last one due to having multiple Vicks, and people spread around.
All right, so debrief time, guys. We can go back to open a bit. I'll try and make this go quick. Overall, that one went better than the first one. That's because you were also tied to boats, and the boats had communication equipment in them. I was trying to, promote more communication today compared to the last stop yesterday. Went off to the first AO, did well. Charlie, you went off to a different island as 5 dudes and died, so maybe not do that. Regrouped, took out the second position. The QRF group that got dropped off at the first one got moved to the second one because of gunfire. As well as the group that went and killed Charlie was still there, and they watched your boats go to the other spot. So they were able to predict what you were doing. Then one of your boats decided to push in the direction of where the autocannon was firing at you from to make you leave that area, so I just had the autocannon continue firing at you. You then pushed around. That was also time for you to, in case you wanted to go back and grab more AT sticks, because by now some of you should have realized that some of the spots, they took 2 pieces of AT to hit because of their damage models. But you didn't. You pushed around. I was also hoping you'd reorganize on that. You dismounted, cleared through a military base. Did anyone find any boxes in that military base?
Yes.
What was in them?
Secondaries.
Cool. All right. I'll add that for you. That's it's a box of 20 handguns with 50 magazines for those handguns. So you'll get that every week now. And I believe that was it, because the other boxes were in the 2 military bases on the far west of that spot, which had things like P90s, more medical, and AT, and all that fun jazz. But the real focus for looting will be next mission, where you'll have to go grab a bunch of airdrops, and there's a lot of nice stuff in that mission itself. So with that, you went to the mainland, cleared out the first position, separated into 2 groups. One of the groups kept getting harassed as squads kept coming in as QRF. But that eventually slowed down because you dealt with all the squads on the island, so you had to resort to airlifting people to it, which took longer. After you took out the 3rd position, they realized that you were after all the SAM sites, so they formed a defensive perimeter around the last one. You guys went in there, almost ran out of AT, realized you could take them out with the 50 cal, easily took out the radar position. The SAM site itself, though, is a little tankier. One guy ran up, AT'd it, and you were able to get out of there before the BMP arrived and would track everybody. So, yeah, overall, that was pretty good. Again, guys, communication, really important. Make sure you're not running off on your own either. I destroyed a BRDM that decided to charge on its own to a landing helicopter. That wasn't the smartest idea in the world, because the squad just had their AT guy pull out his stick, go on a small hill, and boop it. And make sure you guys are pulling sectors. I did see an AI run right into you guys with a Bren and start firing at dudes, but you never know when the AI will come out and start shooting. Otherwise, again, these ops really stress communication and stepping up as 2 ICs or 3 ICs because radios are limited. So that's what we're trying to work on here, and I hope you had fun. Alpha, go ahead.
No complaints from Alpha. Alpha did amazing. I felt like communication was pretty good throughout squad. We did get a bit separated between objective 4 and 5, but that's fine. We regrouped after that, so that was fine. Communication with other squads seemed alright. No real complaints there. It's just we got to what we needed to do, so no complaints there from me. Yeah, seemed like a good op today. Had a lot of fun. Bravo.
Yeah, so just to reiterate the point of what Alex is saying down in the text chat is that coordination and stuff, people getting spread out, not staying together. Again, kind of see where that's coming from. I didn't see much of it when I was actually alive, because I had to reinsert twice. In terms of reinserts, the radios being limited was a bit of a problem, but again, it's something I have to deal with when we're sort of limited, what's the word, supplies forces. In terms of the objectives, we were purely there just to try and support Alpha and other squads as well. Felt like we kind of did that as well best we could. In the first objective, we supported Alpha as best we can, and then moved to blocking position to prevent any QRF from the it was south of the island at the time. And then for the second island, we went ahead and actually assisted in destroying the positions. When we got to the main island, or the largest island, that's when things sort of went sideways, and Alex was down to try to heal him, and at the same time we were getting surrounded. Then I went down and subsequently died, and then I had to reinsert twice. Once, first time I got back, again got surrounded because our squad had flanked round. Second time we bumped actually into the rest of Bravo, and I think it must have been the medical truck as well. I met up with them and then proceeded to link back up with Alpha. But apart from that, op was good concepts thought out, and I'll be leaving feedback in the Zeus feedback channel. If anyone from Bravo has any feedback for me, just message me on Discord. Charlie.
I sort of got dropped in at the deep end after the previous squad leader had taken them all to an island on their own. I had no radio, no map, so I basically just followed Alpha around or Bravo around, depending upon who was there. Say, for a 3-man team, and whoever's next.
Maddox.
So we medics stayed together as much as we could. When we got called up, we moved up, worked on who we
3?
could.
There were 4 of you. Weird.
Mainly just tried to stay close to the main squads, but somewhat to the back so we don't get overrun. But as per usual, they came from behind and the side, and we had to fight our way out of a couple of them. But guys did well, got through as much as we could, and yeah, no real complaints from me for my boys.
All right. Reinsert, you got anything to say, Risen?
I got time to manage my Christmas presents for my family, but
Nice.
yeah, nothing from me.
Back to open, guys. I'll put feedback up in a second. I, again, hope you're learning from these missions, but definitely a very significant improvement from yesterday's. Next one of these might be run on an open slot tomorrow or be held for next week, so we'll see. But hope you guys enjoyed it, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. All right, guys, I am going to be back in a little under 3 hours for the Mandalorian op, and I'm also officially graduating because my last grades came in for my last class, and I got a B+ in the damn thing, so sweet. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one.